One, light this thing up, hype this thing up, man. Hot boy major, man. Back with another exclusive, man. You hear me? Marlo Mike, aka Boosie HitMan, man. You hear me? Could have smashed me. Shout out to Marlo Mike in Angola right now. You hear me? Could have smashed me, man. My first time meeting Marlo Mike. You hear me? Shout out to my little cousins. R.I.P. to my little cousin Tyrone. All my little cousins out there, top them Murd3red fam. You hear me? My first time meeting Marlo Mike. I actually did not know it was Marlo Mike. My little cousin hung out with him. You hear me? Notice I said R.I.P. That's another story. So anyway, I'm coming down Plank Road. You hear me? My little cousin, you know, he waiting from the top out the south. So I'm wondering. I see him at the gas station, so I'm wondering who he with and how he going back on the other side. Cause his mama, I wanted to see his mama and stuff. So look, she married. So look, boom. Where your mom at? Whoa, oh, boom. You'll give me a ride back to the south. They was young, like I say 13, 14. You hear me? He died at 15. He died at 15, so I say like 13, 14. You hear me? Might have was 14, 15. But anyway, him, hold on, let me get my little partner. Little partner was stealing out the store. Well, I say stealing, God forgive me. Where he at? Hold on. Boom, he come running out there with some stuff, he ain't go to the rest of it. Man, what y'all doing? Boom, I gave him like a couple dollars, got him in the car, right? So I taking them to the South Baton Rouge, right? Me, lack of knowledge. They say God only take care of fools and babies. Fools and baby. What's our fool? Cause don't you know I put him in the back seat behind me, man. I put him in the back seat behind me. Marlo Mike riding in the back seat behind me. You hear me? So look, I'm looking. Future, now this future. So reason why I knew that was Marlo Mike, cause when I dropped Cuz out by my his people house, Marlo Mike, uncle, and all his people was out there, right? Boom, 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 right? So I spoke to all them and all them. So boom, so I had knew that Cuz was in the facility and where he was in the top up there, right? So look, Cuz got murdered. Cuz got murdered, right? The last people he was with, Marlo Mike, Lil Fat, them top boys. They young though. They young. Cuz got murdered. I think Cuz was like 14, 15 when he got murdered. R.I.P. to T.Y., man. So the story fishy about wooded, cooted, footed. You hear me? Story real fishy. Cuz murder unsolved. You hear me? No lead, no nothing. Hit him broad day on the bike. Right in the top. You hear me? But that was his people. That was the last person I seen with him. Of course, Cuz died like months later or whatever later. But that was the circle he was in. That what he was. I don't know. Top boys. So look, that was my first time. Once I realized after it came out, once he got the beefing with Craig, cause that will put me on this real radar, cause it had a lot of beef with Fairfield gangs and like if you standing outside where I was, like you don't anybody come through shooting at each other and you'll get hit in the crossfire. It was wicked like that. So you knew who the beef was, where the beef was round the corner. You hear me? Them boy beefing with this boy, but these little kids. When I say little kids, I probably was. These little kids, they 15, 16, 14, 15, 16. You hear me? Fasting them age when all of them young. You hear me? So look, that's another story. I get to that, boy. Fats, to me was more dangerous than Marlo Mike. We'll get to that. That's a whole nother story. We bringing it to the table. You hear me? We got the real deal. So anyway, Cuz got murdered. Had the funeral and had all the stuff. So all the family members, his family, you know. So now I'm seeing who is who, confirming, and then it went to when I heard about all the situations he was going through with the little beef and stuff, still was just hearing about it. Then it got to him and Fat pulled up in the yard. That's another one too. But that when I met him again after I heard about all the sensational things he was doing. So boom, I look back. I look back like right now. Man, that man was sitting in the back of you, man. How many, he was sitting in the back of you then. You took him as a kid. You took him as, come on y'all, come on y'all. You hear me? Man, you set that man in the back of you. You hear me? How many so-called bodies he had and took then? Sitting in the back of me. You hear me? You hear me? Man, that little era was so dangerous, so gangster, so dangerous, man. You see what he grew to be? That was just like a month. I mean, a couple months later when the terror had super begun. But I actually set this man, this kid in the back of me. You hear me? So y'all listen from around the state to state, man. Do not sit anyone in the back of you, behind you in your car, or don't let nobody sit behind you if you don't fully trust those people, bro. If you don't fully trust those people, do not let those people sit behind you, bro, because it's a matter of life and death. You hear me? So underestimating people, underestimating situations, how people dress, how people act, all that's out the window, man. You hear me? That's out the window, man. These kids, now let me let you know, bro. These kids can grow up, it's proven fact, to be whatever we show and promote to them. So come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. So when I look back, I say, dang, that was a whole seed growing prior to the madness. Could he been saved? Could he been saved? Could he been saved? Could he been talked to? Could he been saved? Could he been given whatever he needed to change another route, another vision, another opportunity? If he would have never got caught with all those murders, you heard me? Would he be still out here with a changed life? You know, I ain't gonna say you know, but most likely, I believe, this personally speaking, you know, don't nobody quote me, smoke me, or nothing. I believe if he was still free and they got past the stumble stones, most likely he'll be in Boo Entourage. In Boo Entourage, still in Boo Entourage. You hear me? Most likely. I'm just saying, just on everything just went the right way. Shoot, that boy be still in the Boo Entourage. I don't know what y'all think. But growing right behind you, underneath you, man. I let Marlo, Mike, you hear me? Louisiana's most dangerous person sit behind me in the car. He could have smoked me. What he go smoke you for? Nothing. He ain't nothing. I heard a lot of stuff smoking for nothing. So don't tell me what he would have smoked you for and all that. But yeah, man, Hot Boy made Hot Boy, real street stories. You hear me? Real street situations, real moments, real based on the true situation, man. Like this thing up, hype this thing up. Make y'all.